Now, does this the narrative of Frack beating you or whatever, or people going with this, does it put more pressure on you going into this Verb battle?
There's always pressure on me, man. Heavy is the head, bro. Like, that's what, I was talking to Real Deal afterwards, and it's just like, yo, you can get on there and you can see all of these people, your peers going crazy for you losing, people that shake your hand, all of the, the spaces, the constant comments or whatever, But at the end of the day, bro, I just got flown out to a new city, got put in a hotel, got paid thousands and thousands of dollars to rap. Like, what? Like, come on, I'm blessed, bro.
Right.
I'm blessed. Like, you can pay attention to all that. But heavy is the head, More people talk about me losing than they talk about 16 other battlers winning this weekend, right?
That's no very
Or how, you know what I mean?
Very
So like, what I'm mad about, and this happened, with the Big K battle too. And it's just like, it's a testament to like how good I am, my work ethic, and where people consider me. Because if I was just some mid-tier, low-tier, nobody or whatever, and I was just out here getting beaten battles, it would be like,
nobody
all right,
cares.
yeah, nobody would care. So yeah, heavy is the head, man, and like we always say, you don't take the bad comments to heart, and you don't take the good comments to your head. You got to stay humble.
No, real talk, real talk. With this battle, you know what I'm saying, coming up with Verb, September 2nd, Max Out 3. What's the mindset? How do you know what I'm saying? How do you walk away in that blue room with a clear victory, knowing that Verb is like, he's creating this mindset, you know what I'm saying? He's bringing all different angles. He's coming at you personally. He's coming at your race. He's just, he's coming at you in all different ways on social media, kind of like trying to beat you before the battle even gets to the room. How are you handling that? And why are you not intensely going at him on social media as much?
Well, I'm on demon time. That's how we handle it. I'm on demon time. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. Like this the battle he wanted. Like, I'm not going to let him piss me off to the point to where I'm attacking him or antagonizing him online, because that's not in my character. I don't jump online and talk about people's family. I don't lie on people. I don't, call people, different things, like that. I'm not on that. But when it comes to those 3 rounds and what we got to do in the ring and what I got paid to do and what I'm contractually obligated to do, yeah, we on demon time, man. We on demon time. So he gonna get shot in the face. He gonna get cussed out. His sister not off limits. His mama not off limits. In that ring, yeah. So this is what he wanted. This is what you wanted. Cool. So whatever he, please send me an NDA. I'll go full disaster on that man.
So the gloves is off?
Yeah, the gloves is off in the ring. Yeah. You don't get to box me in and say what I can and what I can't say and try to just run your mouth for 2 months and spin this whole narrative that like A-Ward has to do this or has to do that. I don't play those games, those psychological games or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like this is what time you want to be on. Cool. Expect the unexpected. You know what I mean?
It sounded like Verb got you pissed. Like he really pissed you off.
From this standpoint, you know what I mean? From this standpoint, because he's playing with me like I'm not incredible when it comes to being in that ring. Mm-hmm. And the only reason people have a feeling that Verb is going to win is because of how much he's talking, not based off what he's put on paper, over the last few years.
Now, the last time we spoke, I believe when we was in person, was at the Hitman Holla Bags and Bodies after you had an incredible performance. And, you gave Verb his respect. You know what I'm saying? You was like, Verb is going to be the best Verb. Like, you're not sugarcoating how good he's going to be. Like, this is going to be a fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
if you remember correctly, that room was pretty air-conditioned, and I felt good.
No, it was amazing.
And I rebutted very, very well. So I'm hoping I'm not showing up till mine and Verb battle, man. I'm pulling up right when the battle starts.
As far as this battle with Verb, what's the mindset as far as are you preparing different? Are you in a different bag? Like, is this a different A-Ward we're gonna get September 2nd?
Yeah, I stopped going to church. I ain't been to church since it got announced. I stopped going to church. Yep, I was smoking weed with B Magic in LA yesterday.
Oh my God!
I got drunk on day 1. No, I'm joking about those last 2. But I'm joking about those not going to church. I've been to church last.
Frank will run with this. He's gonna be like, I got him drinking.
Of course.
I got him smoking.
You don't think half the time I just say random stuff on Twitter because I know he just gonna be look over there and be like, let's go to the spaces. You know what I mean? Like, I just be saying crazy stuff because I know I literally control him. You know what I mean? Like, everybody thinks that he controls everything, but all I got to do is say something crazy or retweet something crazy, and he going to spend the next hour, you know what I mean, like, invested in it. You know what I mean? Like, he literally is so predictable. But, you know, I did give him his props. You know, I did give him his props. I always would give him his props. I never shy away from the accolades I gave Verb. I was a fan of Verb. I came up watching Verb. Verb put the Midwest on his back. You know, a warrior. You know, a Mount Rushmore candidate. You know, whatever. I always kept it a buck with the talent level in which I feel like he raps with now. You know, a cup of Jenny, bro. Daylight. I hope that meant Henny because I don't know what Jenny is. Daylight commenting down here. But yeah. So I've always given him his accolades, and but at this point right now, though, like in his talent and what he's able to do, I just don't think he's better than me, you know. And I think 10 times out of 10, you know, if you take this whole idea of grudge match and why he's running his mouth so much away, it's like, yo, we got war winning 90% of the time, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of people that got you beating Verb. In the comments right now, I see somebody say they got $1,000 on you beating Verb. Someone said don't make it close at all, like just body him. Daylight, salute to Daylight. He's in here right now. He says only way you're gonna really beat Verb is if you drink a cup of Henny right before the round starts and you get on demon time for real.
I'm gonna do a kill shot, Patron and Henny. We're gonna mix it.
How do you feel that, you know, the fan, there is, like, when you see the polls, the fans do have you winning? Like, how is that another level of pressure as well? Because they are automatically feel like you should be better. So kind of
the
people are
funny
not
thing is
how great he might be.
Yeah, the funny thing is that, like, we are living in this whole, like, Twitterverse or whatever, where when you pull up Twitter, you see he has a space going and he's got, you know, 500,000 people listening, right? And so we assume that that is the majority of what battle rap is thinking. Yeah. And it's really like this much.
It's millions of battle rap fans.
and if you think about it, the people that he's in there entertaining in the Twitterverse or whatever, there's gonna be about 7 of those people actually in the building. You know what I mean? Like those aren't even the people that are buying tickets and are in the building. You know, when I pulled up the GTX, like, and this, how much he's ran his mouth has actually worked against him in a lot of areas. Like everybody that I saw in that building, I'm talking everybody I shook hands with, took a picture with. Kill Verb, bro. Please kill that man. Like, I'm sick and tired of hearing him whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, I get off the plane last night. I'm driving home at 12:30. Somebody calls my phone. I'm like, I don't know this number, but it's Kansas City number. I answer. Yo, what's up, Ward? It's E from such and such. You remember when you met me? Bro, please kill Verb. I'm like, yo, what? Like, yo, what? You know what I mean? Like, people are on this, like, yo, please go kill Verb thing. You know what I mean? And so, so he's, you know, he's created a grudge in which people really want to see him die too. So he has to show up and he has to be very, very good. Because if not, like, it's going to get really dark for that man in that room, you know? The one thing that he's got going to his advantage is he knows how to spin just about anything. So, you know, he go in there and lose, he go in there, you know, whatever, then he going to find some way the next week to be like, you know what? I just had to put him under my wing. All right, welcome to the Midwest Ward. Now I'm your leader. Now you can, you know what I mean? Or try to do something crazy, or turn around and be like, you know, I wasn't on URL. He really ain't, you know, something like that. He'll find some way to spin it if he feels like he, you know, the culture has him losing.
Verb talks a lot about the room, the fact that it's going to be St. Louis, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know, it's not going to be a big stage, so it can't be no biasness or anything like that. Are you worried about the small room and the fact that, you know, we do have like 4 St. Louis legends, or 3 St. Louis legends on the card? You know what I'm saying? The Midwest is heavy in the building. Does that play anything in your mind at all?
No, I mean, bro, I battled in St. Louis against St. Louis guys. And the room loved me. You know what I mean? So is it going to be St. Louis, or is it just going to be a bunch of your friends? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm at. You know, like, if you're just saying I'm bringing a bunch of friends in here to not react to you, that's one thing. But if it's going to be people in St. Louis, they're going to love Verb, but they're not going to hate me. I battled their own people on their own blocks, freestyle outside, you know, inside to get a 2-on-2 against KD MVP, battle Gunna. You know, like, I battled in St. Louis. Like, you know, like, I can engage and I can entertain a room full of St. Louis battle rap fans, you know? But, you know, I think that he keeps saying that because he's trying to hammer that into whoever's showing up to, like, we are St. Louis. This is us against Ward. You know what I mean? Because he needs all the help he can get, bro. You know, if I'm battling somebody right, and you come into Kansas City, you can watch the Chef Trez battle whenever I battle Chef Trez. I would never be like, we don't cheer for that dude. You know what I mean? I would want my whole city or whatever. Yo, if he's wilding, cheer for it. Because it makes the footage better. It makes it look like it wasn't kind of a setup. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go in there and do what I always do. I'm going to entertain. I'm going to perform. I'm going to get crazy. I'm not sitting there thinking about the things I can't control. I'm thinking about the things I can control. And that's this pen. And that's this dark room that I'm going to be in. I'm doing the Aaron Rodgers, bro. I'm going 2 weeks. I'm going 2 weeks into the cave, you know, into the darkness, and we're going to come out.
What's your thoughts when Verb say like you haven't really faced any true competition, or you've only faced like, you know, all right guys, you know, maybe Geechee, you know what I'm saying? It was one real tough competitor, but you haven't really faced anybody. You're always just battling on these off leagues and guys who's not really that good. That's why you're so. Like, that's why everybody putting you on this pedestal of how great you are. You're not really that great. And when you stand in front of the legends or the real big dogs, you don't do good. So he brings up Big K and, you know what I'm saying? Or other white rappers. Or you can't beat the other white rappers. So how do you see that? I
mean, like I said, it's just another thing that he has to, like, try to find, you know, so that he can try to, like, strip me of the talent that I have, man. Like, you're at all the events, bro. When I got off the stage with Ill Will, I guarantee you probably looked at me like, Ward, you ain't got nothing else to prove. Like, you one of them once. You know what I mean? You know, when I battled Geechee in Compton, they coming up to me like, Ward, bro, you in the craziest type environment. You out here wilding on Geechee in Compton, you know, crazy battle.
Battle of the year last year.
Right, me and Rum kicking my tail, like, from the first round, you know, on my head, like, yo, how's Ward gonna, boom, freestyles, instant freestyle, boom, boom, we get back, battle of the year, you know? And so he's the only one that thinks that. And he, like I said, he's a master manipulator. So I do a lot of small league battles, you know? And I've always said the big battles are like my albums, the small battles are like my features. You know what I mean? So these are my features. I go out here and do a feature for somebody or whatever, get my money, put in 110%, give them great material or whatever. And the big battles are like my albums, you know? I got more features at times than I got albums or whatever, but you can't. I got 50 battles against guys I think over 40 battles against guys that have been on URL. You know, like 40 battles. Like, I only been battling 7 years, and like my first year and a half was like a rookie. So that's literally 6 to 7 people a year that are considered to be on a professional battle rap level. You know, so he can act like that, but like you know, Rum, Geechee, Ill Will, DNA, Cortez, Sharon, Arsenal, Clips, like all of these people or whatever, like the whole resume thing don't make sense. Like, stacked up to Verb's resume, of course I'm gonna lose. Why are we even arguing that? He's a Verb, you know? Gotcha. That's like, you know, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like me saying I done battled in more countries than Verb, so I'm more internationally known, right? Okay. Well, let's go with that argument. I'm more internationally known because I've been booked in more countries than Verb. Like, really? Like, that's a dumb argument. I'm not going to do that because there's really no, you know, but it's something that you can look on paper and say, oh, he battled in Australia. He battled in England. He battled in Canada. He battled, you know what I mean? Like, where's Verbs, you know? So, but yeah, he just spinning a thing. So, I get why he's doing what he's doing, but it don't make much sense. And then the whole white guy angle thing is just, so it's another thing to try to spin, you know? I put on crazy battles with all of these guys. You know, if people got Big K beating me, that's fine. That's the most recent one or whatever. But, you know, Sharon, Mad Flex, Poe Rich, Carter Deems, Ilmac.
Damn. Yeah, your resume is stupid. Shit.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, we're not going to say that. So, like, I put on crazy battles with all these guys. And even, like, what you just said in the earlier, you're like, yo, you had one of the battles of the weekend, right? So whether you got me losing a frack or not, like, I put on one of the battles of the weekend, you know what I mean? Like, what if I went in there and just, like, been very underwhelming and won? Like, that, you know? Like, all right. Nah, to me, the performance, the battle of the weekend, like, you know, all of that matters more than, quote-unquote, the win or loss in, like, a culture that's going to tell you if they want you to win or lose. You know, it's all so subjective. They're going to decide if they want me to win or lose or not, you know?
Nah, real talk. What's your prediction September 2nd with you and Verb? How do you predict this battle's going to
go? 30. It's going to be a 30.
Sheesh. That's it.
Yeah. We're going into that mug.
For you. That's not satisfying. It has to be a 30. That's how you feel.
Yep, it has to be a 30. It has to be a 30. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm going into it.
I
You know what I mean?
got you.
I did tell you that I think he's literally talked himself up to the point that he has his back against the wall and has to perform at a high level with how much he's ran his mouth. You know
Got
what I mean?
you.
And that's just me assuming that he's got some kind of pride, right? He doesn't have to. He could lose to me, get 30, and still be a verb, right? Like, we all
No,
know
that's
that.
true. That's
He's gonna
true. But
catch a
it's
lot
like,
of flack or whatever, but he's still gonna be a verb. He's still
no,
gonna be
he
Midwest,
will.
whatever.
Like, come on, the people ain't gonna let him live that one
Right.
down though. Like,
But I do think that, part of him and motivate himself is running his mouth so much to where it puts that pressure on him and makes him get in there and make sure, everything is looking real good. So I do expect a very, very good verb. But like I gotta be on 100, bro. I gotta be on 100. And yeah, we're gonna be on Demon Time.
um, how do you feel about just being a part of this legendary maxed out 3 card, this dope event? People saying one of the best cards of the year. You know what I'm saying? So much so that even RBE is being spoken as damn near the best league or the #1 league in battle rap. How do you feel being a part of that?
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I looked up there and just see the names, you like Hitman, Ill Will, Young Ill, Big K, Goods, Calico, A Verb, A Ward. And I'm just like, bro, man, you know, 8 years ago, bro, I was just a battle rap fan, I was just out here, I think I might be able to do this. And now, not only do I do it, but I do it on the highest of highest levels, on a top tier level, on being one of the best in the world. And my name's on cards alongside people that are literally the Rushmore, the written into the manual of battle rap, man. And I still sometimes I just can't believe it. I'm just like, yo, that's wild. That's really A-Ward. I mean, even this weekend, I'm like, this is wild. Lush One and Plex Rock are literally hosting my battle right now. You know what I mean? Like, and it's stuff like that. I'm just humble and I'm just appreciative to the point to stuff like that really still just makes me happy. It makes me, it's like, yo, this is really, really cool. And so yeah, when I see my name up there, I believe I deserve it. I believe I'm one of those ones. I believe I'm creating that legacy right now with how good I've been consistently been in battle rap. And it also says, yo, Ward, go show you belong. Go show you belong.
And what does it mean for you being on the top 50 best battle rappers in the world list and all the accomplishments you've been able to do without ever hitting a smack stage? What does that mean to A-Ward?
Man, that's so awesome to me, bro. A lot of people always think A-Ward and URL, they got this back and forth or anything like that. But there does come a time when, with your gift and your talent or whatever, you don't want to get to the point to where people are like saying you're only this because of this, And I'll try so hard to be so consistent and so great in all of my matchups so that people are just like, yo, Ward, like he didn't need these other things to leave his footprint on battle rap, And so with BT announcing 50 greatest battlers of all time and putting me in there, and then with just at the end of every year, man, consistently being in the top 20 battlers in the world out of however many 40,000 battlers there are, it's like, man, this is a testament to that hard work. But it's also yo, I still keep a chip on my shoulder at all times, every year. You know what I mean? There's always, I done felt like I done everything. I remember after the Ill Will battle, Jay Black did a whole episode of Champion, was like, A-Ward has nothing to prove. He don't have to go nowhere. He just rocked a stage of 2,500 people against Ill Will. Boom, he got nothing to prove.
Amazing.
But every year, I got this battle coming up with A-Verb now, and people pretending like I ain't never had no situation like this, and A-Ward got to prove himself. It's like, bro, come on now. It's always going to be that.
Good job, though, man. Verb's doing a good job.
Oh, he's doing a good. Oh, yeah, I got paid handsomely. Shout out to Verb. I got paid handsomely.
Hey, Verb making it seem like, yo, if you on A-Ward's side, you're not even black, dog. So,
Yeah, that stuff to me is corny, man. I don't play with that stuff, but, I understand why he feels like he needs to go the race route and stuff like that. I understand why he does, but I don't really – that stuff's mad corny to me.
Shout out to Peace, acknowledging A-Ward, my guys. Salute to P.
Shout out to P, man. Yes. I always rock with P, man. I got to meet him, man. These are good people, man. We've talked too.
P, bring that win for New York, man. Philly versus New York. Bring that win home for us, man.